This home is situated in the heart of the city, and they're very close to transportation and their schools for their children. This is a new build. I got called in very early on and was able to look at the architectural drawings, and if there were any changes in the layout, I was able to do it at that time. And that was very important because there were some things that made a difference when making those changes. The front hall, it's a porcelain tile, but it has texture on it, and it's very dramatic because we chose black, and there's black throughout the home, and that was like the lead-in. In the architectural drawings, we noticed there was an area by the door that was empty. So we thought, well, why don't we do a secret door? You never have enough closet space for shoes and purses. It is a contemporary home, and adding texture to the walls adds warmth. We did that with the panels that have some recessed details, and we carried that through up the stairs. The staircase is open risers, so it makes it open and contemporary, and we have glass as well. And then up above, we have the skylight bringing the light in. As soon as you come into the home, the very first room that you see is the home office. Instead of doing solid doors, we have pocket doors that are glass. There was an area in which we were able to create a small room that has all the components required for a smart home. So this is where we put all the stuff for the smart home. The homeowner does work from home, and he does a lot of Zoom calls and whatnot, so it was very important that the backdrop was visually appealing. And it has huge ceilings, so we took advantage of the height. We have the juxtaposition of old and new with some of the old keepsakes, but then we have the robotics, which is new. The back of the house is the hardworking area. This is where the family spends a lot of their time. There's 2 children, husband and wife, and we wanted to make this home very easy to maintain. So the materials we used, we made sure they were for everyday use. We have the quartz countertop and backsplash. That is a man-made material, easy to clean, easy to maintain. The cabinetry is shaker style. It's a classic. We have a painted finish and we have wood. And then the island was another lead-in to using some black. So there's continuity. We had some fun with the lighting over the island. We have pendants that have some leather detail, and it connects to the leather stools. Over the table, again, we had some fun with that light fixture, but it was the bulbs that gave it some interest. So when you turn the light on, these Edison bulbs are kind of cool. It was very important to them that this pantry was organized so that anytime that they needed a small appliance, it was easy reach. But also, it was important that when they had large functions, that they had more than one oven. So we added an oven. They have a wine fridge and lots of food pantry as well. It's custom sofa. They got to test it out to make sure that they liked the comfort of the sofa, but we also made sure that the fabric we selected was durable for any spills. Again, we brought in the black, and I think with the black granite, it kind of disguises the speaker and the size of the fireplace and the television. And then on either side, we created the cabinetry. When we saw the floor plan, the window was a little too close to where we wanted to add cabinetry. We were able to shift the window over, and this being a smart home, we installed blinds that are on a remote, so at any time they can use their phone to power the blinds. These clients were wonderful. They were open to our ideas. She in particular was the most bubbly person, and I loved her energy. They were absolutely thrilled. And to this day, I'll get some text where my client will say, "I'm really enjoying my home." I love to hear that. At the end of the day, that for me is what's important.